Hello and welcome. Today we have AMF 4 versus Saints and Sinners. These are two very good teams in the league. There have been no bans for tonight. Neither team has chosen bans from my understanding, so this ought to be interesting. It seems like every game's on the board. Sorry, not game, map. You get what I'm saying. And we're going to do a map reveal for map 1. Map 1, drumroll please, is Bazaar. So, Bazaar, we get this, I believe, I have to say, I don't know. I know people will say new uplink, old uplink, and I have to say I don't remember which one's which. Yeah, that's on me. I don't particularly remember. Seems like I'm having slight issues of the map coming up. Maybe map 2 will show up if I throw something. No, it is not. Let's do a reset and try this again. Map 1 Bazaar. All right, we may not have any maps today. Let's see if it puts numbers in. I don't think it's putting numbers in either. So, sounds like you guys are gonna have to bear with me. This is not cooperating as well. In any case, this is week 6. There are a number of teams that are kind of right up there, contending for that first place position as best as they can. We've got Alpha, that's OVO Alpha, AMF, Saints and Sinners, Flashbangers. All of these guys are 4-0. Legion is 3-0. There's a map they have, or a game they haven't played quite yet. And then we have right below those groups there, Tactical Surgeons, Atrocities, Father Figures, and AMF 4. So these are good groups. Even though AMF 4 is 2-2 currently, those two losses, I don't know. They're against some. They could have been against some good teams. It's something to kind of keep in mind, as it may say 4-0, but if some of those teams haven't really played a top team yet, so it's still really early on. We're week 6. Today I should have a co-caster. Hopefully he'll be coming back soon. You guys know him. He's Sweet Jake. In fact, here he is, Sweet Jake. Glad to have you here.
What's up? I'm here. Little air horn. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can hear you loud and clear. We're kind of waiting. It looks like we're waiting a little bit on a few things. I'm not really sure.
Looks like Squint.
Yeah, looks like we're waiting for a 5th guy. In the meantime, hopefully I can work out this issue with the maps. Definitely doesn't like my maps or scoreboard today. Not entirely sure as to why. We're gonna try something. Yeah, this is kind of more on my end, unfortunately. There's only so much, but we can try to see if this stuff will work now. There we go. I got it working. Beautiful. I fixed it, guys. We're good. You guys should be able to see Bazaar now as the first map. In the meantime, I'm going to give you guys a nice little ad break. We all love ads. Let's just be honest. It is our favorite part of the day. You know that when you're in the middle of a movie and it's getting right to the portion you care most about, that ad break, that is what motivates you. That's the reason you wake up. And right now, right before we start this game, we're going to go to an ad break. And I might even go to an ad break in the middle of some fighting. I don't know. You'll have to see. Stick around. Enjoy the ad.
Unlucky?
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
Oh,
All right, folks, here we go. We're going to be jumping right in. It is 0-0. Saints and Sinners. I actually, with the new lobby, we have a totally different objective than the original one. We got a lot of stuff happens right at the beginning here. You can see a little bit of action going on that far right side.
thank God crazy here.
Yes, things do get a little wild. So there we are. Siege, Squimp, trades, pause. That was a big kill, but it looks like there was a team kill. That's rough because we have Siege and Death right here. We've got the smokes coming out. Death picks up Rhino. He's moving in for the cap.
I'm right up. Only two dead. Friendly link.
Ooh, this is not good. Death is about to get this off. Maybe. Ooh, good flash. There it is. There it is. They're both down though. Code's hot. Code is hot. Squimp. This is now in the court of the defense. They're gonna try to get up close. A lot of players there from the offense coming in.
Better get a
And
nade
there it is. There it is. A little bit of a reset.
Push.
Yeah, that first push was almost successful. A little bit not able to completely set up there for Saints and Sinners, but very close to successful.
AMF did a good job clearing them out there.
Yeah, half the battle almost a lot of times is not just sending that code, but then being in a position to hold the defense out. Ooh, nice trade.
Got Chimuko going on the far left.
Ooh, that's a kill. He's gone. He's out.
I'm just gonna watch your screen.
So far, it's been a lot of action. That first push was good, and this has kind of started to become stale. AMF doing a good job now at holding this group out. They're starting to get more pushed up positions. You can see Death about to run into one. It looks like he might have gone down. Maybe he killed himself with his own C4. It looks like he did.
Nice.
That is unfortunate. Rhino picks up Death. Look at that. It's a great kill there. Let's take a look. Rylan coming around the right side. Oh, he's there, and is he gonna pick the kill up? I think he might be AFK. Folks,
Blues.
like a pretty large push here. 3-man push from this side. Let's see how this really shapes out. There's a lot of cross angles. Look at that. Picks up bed. Ooh. Few back and forths. Nothing for certain.
1-1 right now.
Pretty much, but there it goes. Ryan going in for the cap. Who's your rotating? Looks like he's trying to find this. That might be a grenade. There's a flash that may have picked the edge. There it is. There's the code. Now this is all about setting up, and I actually think they might be a little better set up here. Look at this. Absolutely. Squimp picking up multiple. Squimp's down. Chimuko's down. Ryan does pick up Cosme. Siege picks up Dav. This is good. This is really good. This is really good for the Saints and Sinners group. This AMF group's now going to have to come on to objective, and there's not a lot of time left. This This is starting to look like it might favor the SAS group. I don't think there's enough time for AMF 4 to come back now. And this is kind of the holdout we were talking about, setting up after you send that code to really hold the group out, so important. And this definitely worked here the second time. That's it, folks. That's 1-0. 1-0. Ryan was 7-3. That's a good amount of kills for that round. 7-3. It's a great round. Jake, what do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, that was exciting. AMF did a really good job there, honestly. We scrimmaged them, I think, before the season started, and they definitely came with some adjustments and improvements. So yeah, I mean, curious to see how this next one goes. I'm curious if how Cosme plays the start of this round, because he always likes to push the right side and start off with an explosive to spawn B. But that's pub lobbies, so I'm curious what he does differently here.
Yeah, I have to say that in general there, I really liked that initial push. It seemed like AMF was able to get a few critical kills to prevent the group from fully setting up. That initial push, it seemed like to me as if maybe... It seems like a lot of times with this objective, there's a lot of teams that don't necessarily prepare for that hard push, at least in my experience with Flashbangers, especially when I played Flashbangers 2, where this really went wrong, is that initial push. They can really push hard and get to places. They kind of get to that corner of the wall in Bazaar really before you can get into a lot of good places to counter it, and so it can really cause a lot of problems. And so kind of having that very initial preparation of how your Volk's going to deal with a bunch of smokes right at the beginning and them trying to take control of that blue room, I think that really helps in general.
Yeah, 100%. Get rid of this Saints and Sinners wins is nice.
Yeah, I think what you hit tab a few times and that should clear it off for you. I believe it's tab.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. AMF to answer back. Can they answer back? Looks like they might be spawning 1B. Yep, they spawned 1B. And for those of you that are new to this league, you can spawn B. You don't need to wait for the entire timer. There is a method in which you do this. Look at this, Squimp. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. Dealing with that initial push. Here we go, AMF. A lot of smokes everywhere, but we've got Squimp all the way pushed up. These are two important kills they've picked up on Ryan. And, who's the other guy? Yuko. These are two important kills. Siege in that blue room, finding the kill. But look, 3 people have pushed in. Squimp picks up an important one. Squimp knows there's another. It's a huge kill for Squimp. Cosme rotating the left side. And they've mostly cleared the middle.
Are you following Cosme at the start of this round?
I was not.
Yes. On the right side? Yeah. Just curious because I was with the fire team and quick spawn to B.
Here we go. He's kind of right here. Look at that. Look at that controlled headshot. That's really what we want to see. A controlled headshot like that is very good. Squimp going down. That's been a heavy hitter. Rylan able to kind of pick up Cosme. And, ooh, Rylan confirming his teammate. That's going to allow him to respawn directly in. That's another tip for some of you guys that are new to the league. If you're brand new, you can kill your teammate and they can spawn in much quicker. You won't have that countdown. It is a common strategy. So this defense kind of heavy on the right side initially. Well, let's see if we can find some better angles of what's going on. This group's kind of sticking back a little bit. Looks like they might be trying to find picks.
In a tough spot right now. Siege just plays that side so well of Blue Room and Park Alley.
Yeah, there are definitely certain players that are really good to look at when it comes to excelling, and I think that you're right, Siege is one of these players that really dominates this left side. And I think that's really where most teams try to come through, is that left side in the blue room. Siege picking up boys here. Back in that corner.
Always felt like that was most. It's just such a sneaky area. Right side, it's a much longer towards uplink. It can still be sneaky, of course, but left side is.
Look at that. Squimp going down with a headshot. That's an important kill from Rhino. And this is the where they move in, but Exige is still in a potentially dangerous spot. Let's get a look from Exige. He's actually focusing back, but look at this. Bet came in. He came in on the objective. Wow. Right under the nose of Exige. This could be bad. Could be bad. Bet's down though. Siege goes down. Death's gonna have to get in there. All these smokes. Death going in. Death looking to get that revive. There's some shots thrown around. Ooh, this is gonna be so close. Can he see him?
I think this is where Death excels. He's really good.
Oh, and he just can't find him, and that's it. It was a good try, but unfortunately the smokes worked against AMF there and not for them. This is pretty much a retake, a pretty good retake. Let's see if we can get another angle here. Siege coming in. Siege getting low now.
That thing's just so sneaky. She's so good with that giant gun without any sights. She's just a wild player.
That is wild. To have a no sight. There's not a lot of players that excel with no sight. I know, finding the pick, that's a good pick. Look at that, Squint finds one. Squint's looking for the second, he gets him down. And these, I have to say, this Saints and Sinners group have been working the front, left, and right side of this objective to hold it down, and they have been doing a great job. AMF looking to probably slow it back down. I'm sure they're getting really low on revives. They're gonna have to kind of come together, find that last push. Cosme finally gives up there. Might have bled out actually. That's impossible. Or that, wow, I said impossible. That's possible.
In all my years of playing on board, I haven't bled out. I think that's hard to patience to wait around. Everyone says it's a thing. I don't know what bleeding out means.
I think it's more common in uplink to bleed out. Assault, there's not a lot of utility generally staying alive, especially on Volk. Sometimes you'll see people on Marsoc, they'll stay dead. They'll stay in that down position. But generally Volk players, they want to get right back into that fight quick, and typically where they died, it's not useful for another Volk member to res them. Bet right there again. Look at this. Bet is surrounded. And that's a trade. Death making sure he's dead. Cosme coming from this right side. Siege. What a trade that is, and that gives Saints and Sinners the second round win. Here's your scores for this map, folks. Take a look. 14-7 for Exige. That's a great performance. Squimp 10-8. Ryland 10-8. Death 4-11. Shamuko 6-12. Boisier 8-11. Cosme 8-11. Daff 8-9. Bet 11-9. Eloy 7-9. Talk to me, sweet Jake. What did you see there? What happened? Was it as close as you? Was it closer than you expected? Less closer than what? Give me the rundown of what you're thinking.
I thought it was closer than I expected. Honestly, I mean, AMF did a good job. Obviously, I'm very biased with knowing the Saints and Sinners guys very well, but yeah, AMF. I really think they should have had it. I guess they. Sure, what went wrong when they just had Hosier. Trying to protect uplink with all that smoke around it. So I'm not sure what went wrong because Betsley sent it and then I have enough teammates to defend, but it seemed like they had a really good chance for 15 seconds of it running.
Yeah, I think possibly some of that issue, at least from what I saw, the smokes worked against them. Once they sent it, they lost that initial player that sent it, and then those smokes were kind of used to mask up that defensive player that was diffusing. And I mean, that's kind of a almost one-off situation. I don't think I've seen that before. But it definitely, I generally would be more in favor of more smokes to try to help you get that code sent. But it definitely seemed like they had that issue setting up, that the person that sent the code did try to get pushed up into that defensive territory in a nice spot, but it didn't seem like that was successful. We have our second map, folks. This is Egress. I have to say, this is my favorite map. However, if any of you have watched Flashbangers play, it is almost always banned. I don't know why. Looks like I removed the first map. All right, it's back. But it's always banned. I don't know why. It's not like we're good on it. So, you know, if you play Flashbangers, just pick Bazaar. We're not good at it, I promise. Regardless of if I say it's my favorite team or favorite map.
A good map. And I know I've seen AMF play this quite a bit. I think this should be an interesting one. But I think Ryland's really good at it. I'm honestly not terribly familiar with Squimp or Def yet. I haven't had the opportunity to play much with them, but yeah.
Say I know Squimp from the Uplink League. He's been a formidable sniper. Egress is not a sniping map. I can't say I know too much about his close quarters combat. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a preview of what Squimp can do in close quarters today. This is the warehouse OBJ. Actually, that might be deceiving. I think there's... Oh, no, I think generally people refer to these as warehouse. So it's inside this warehouse over here on this northwest side of the map. It's I don't know. I kind of like this objective. I think it's kind of really... It gives the Volk time to set up, but I think it's not unbalanced, and the Marsoc has a lot of capability to come in and send this uplink and win the round. Looks like we might be waiting on just a few people, so we're gonna go quickly to everybody's favorite ad break. We'll be right back.
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
All right, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. It's currently one map down. Saints and Sinners 2-0 on that map. It was bizarre. We're gonna jump in to Egress now. There we go. This is Egress, folks. Everybody's favorite map, because it has to be your favorite map. It's my favorite map. Looks like we have one. This is a pretty solid group here, pushing directly on this left side. Only one player moving out. Here we go. This might be some action. Cosme is right here. Ooh, that C4 unfortunately clipped the pole. I don't think he wanted to clip the pole. Look at that. Cosme picks up Death. Squimp is able to refrag that. Rhino here. He's watching. Rhino playing the. This is what I like to call the back spot. It's my spot. I love this spot. It's a great spot. Rhino did not love that spot, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll get a second try at it. It's a great spot. Rhino, give it a second chance. There we go. They're pushing in. We've got two on that back end.
Jeez.
Unable to chase. Look at that.
All right. Let's go. I like this route he's taking.
Oh no, and there it is. Rhino cleaning it up. But Squimps, this guy can be a wild card. Peeking Cosme. Looks like he's just gonna miss it. Just missed it. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds, folks, so he's gotta come back. Rhino knows. Look at this. Look at this. Rhino and Squimp. These guys are mirror images of each other. Cosme coming behind him. Wow, look at that. Very neat. Let's take a look. What's Death doing? Death is he's backing out of it a bit. Look at that. Bet's kind of pushed into that middle area there. Death's gonna rotate this street. Cosme probably saw him. Cosme wants that kill. Look at that. A great kill. Ooh, another great kill. This is looking good for the Saints and Sinners group, but Betts came in. He even fooled me. Siege picks up that. So it's a lot of back and forth.
Is she on far right?
Betts was in the. Look at that. Betts was actually sitting just right in here, in the middle building. But Siege moving on to objective, and that is Fire Team Leader, folks. This is not good for the AMF group. Fire Team Leader is on objective. Here we go. Start the count. Rhino going in. The grenade. Cosme coming in. Cosme's just zooming in here, right around Death. Siege. Look, Siege may be looking the wrong way. Yep. Ooh, but look at that. Right behind. Look at that kill. That's a great kill.
Now they're gonna be down 2 this whole time.
Yeah, this isn't good at all. I mean, there's something to be said here. This group really knows. Ooh. Almost a frag, but that Fire Team Leader placement was really important. Frag takes out Ryland. And this group of 2 is not watching their side, but it's out of time. I think that was really lucky. I think that could have went really bad. Cosme looking for a knife. Cosme gets the double knife. That is absolutely incredible. Clip it, guys. Clip it in the chat. That was incredible. That was a quicker round, I think. That only lasted something like a little less than 6 minutes. That was a quicker round. That a little bit of back and forth at the beginning, but once there was a few critical kills, but I really think what turned the tide there is when SAS was able to get their Fire Team Leader in a position where they could just repeatedly spawn on him. And I have to say, like, that is a big kicker with this. Assault is just one of those game modes that Fire Team Leader can be the biggest thorn that you have in defense. preventing them from getting to bad areas. I mean, Jake, what do you think? In terms of this objective, what do you think are some bad positions you absolutely don't want a fire team to get into?
I on right or left side, whatever you want to call it, where this ramp is on the spawn A for Marsoc. So when they push up that far left, I love to take over that whole side and or that way. But yeah.
So I think what you're talking about is this area here, right?
No, other
No?
side, but that's a great
The other
area
side.
as well. It's just a little
Okay.
of a run.
So kind of in here. So we're gonna get
Sure.
going. Let's see some
Ramp
interesting stuff
number
going on.
one. That ramp right there.
Ah,
The fire
okay.
team takes it.
I
That's
see.
one of my favorites.
Cosme, right away, picking up Squimp. That is Squimp's ramp, by the way. Everybody, please refer to that as Squimp's ramp. I have never seen him not play the ramp. It's like an enticing drug for Squimp. He can never look at the ramp and not go on it. Please put that in your call-outs, folks. What is going on? I can't believe Siege totally missed it. Death.
Powerhouse team right. Rylan and Exige guarding that right side. Might want to get some eyes on left.
There we go. Rhino's kind of sneaking in the middle of this building. Oh, might get some action here. There's the footsteps. He pulls his tablet out. No. Death able to find the kill. Rhino just inching closer and closer. Bet's coming up this ramp here. Nice and quiet like. Sometimes that's the play. A lot of these players will make a lot of noise. Look at that. That's a headshot, folks. Is that a headshot with an LMG? That is some skill, I have to say.
Siege, no
Siege and
scope.
Squib.
Great.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! A double headshot from Bets. Exceed shuts her down, but wow. I mean, guys, there's no scope on this, right? This is raw iron sights, LMG, back-to-back headshots. That's insane. I couldn't do it. Maybe there's a number of really good players that can. I'm not one of them.
The best part about her loadout is whenever I need another gun and I loot her body, useless.
Yeah.
Very cursed.
Chamuko. I already forgot the name. Who did he pick up? He picked up Rhino. I'm missing some gunfights. Siege picks up Big. Siege going right down though, but he does trade with Hosier. Is that how you say that name? Hosier? I feel like that's not how that name is said.
It's like well, think of it this way. His name used to be Who's Your Daddy? So I think it's pronounced Hoosier.
We're just gonna call him
It's
Who's
like-
Your Daddy as he gets kills, and then Hoosier when he doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's like a Northwest term slash. Like, I know Canadians use
I
it
think
too.
it's yeah, I got flash.
I don't really know what it means, but
Siege picks up Cosme. Death and Who's Your Daddy coming right back at each other. And they trade this time. That's at least useful. This right side has been just dominated by the Saints and Sinners group. Rhino picks up Chamuko. Look at that. Trying to find that kill. Betts does find that kill again with that LMG. We might have to do a spotlight on Betts. We got to know, how is she so good with an LMG with no scope on it? Rhino throwing that smoke. It looks like he's trying to cut it off, but that smoke's, I don't know. Siege angle is only gonna be useful along the cross. Big Daddy Dabs picks up Death. Is Big Daddy Dabs a new addition? I don't think I saw him before. Did he get subbed in? Or did I just miss this player the whole time?
yeah, I think Dabs came in. She in the start of Egress.
Look at that. Who's Your Daddy gets the kill on Rylan. And there's fire team leader. Here we go, a little bit of excitement now. They're getting a little bit of this left side. Hoosier goes down. Rhino picks a kill, double. We still got fire team over here, I believe. Cosme just sitting in the corner. Let's take a look at what is she gonna do today. Cosme pulling that ramp. He's pushing the ramp now. Look at that. He picks up the kill. Ooh, Rylan down. Who's your daddy's gonna finish that kill up. Siege coming in. Cosme picks up the kill and Squimp's gonna probably find him. Cosme's back. He does. But they have the actual objective. Cosme is sitting nowhere. Is Cosme dead? So fire team's dead. Not exactly what you would hope for. Squimp's gonna pull in. Squimp finds Hoosier. Here. Squimp coming in. Squimp directly dead. Death's inside. Death finds the kill. Death going for the defuse. Flash is not in a good spot. Betts is gonna potentially be a little too late for this. Betts finds it. Betts goes down.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. This has been a retake. This is the retake they needed, and nobody's close. I didn't get the timer that time, folks. I'm sorry. So we don't really know how long they have. They're trying to decide who's gonna defuse, I think. All right, somebody got it.
Sorry, Saints and Sinners, but I want to see a little more excitement.
Oh, Cosme pointing to who he's gonna kill. He's pointing. He can hear him. The flash is out. Look at that. Rylan. Ooh, Cosme down. Oh, he was the last guy. Last guy. All right, folks. That's a 2-0 for the Saints and Sinners group. That gives them the match win. They're gonna go on to now, I believe, have a record of 5-0, if I'm correct. Kill-wise, this was a little bit closer, I think, but again, Exceed with 11-5. He's really just showing his true colors here today. Death 11-8, Rylan 7-6, Jamuko 6-6. Same with Squimp 6-6. That's a famous number. We've got AMF group 6-9 for Who's Your Daddy, Cosme 8-9, Betts 10-7, Rhino 6-8, Big Daddy Dabs 1-8. All right, folks. Coming up on map 3. Let me know. With map 3, what do you think it's going to be? I haven't quite chosen it yet. Let's go to scoreboard so you don't accidentally see when they show us. Let's get some who can correctly guess what the map's going to be. That's what I want to know. Anybody? All right. It's been an interesting game so far. It's a little closer than what the rounds might show. There has been a lot of close calls, I think, for the Saints and Sinners group so far. And definitely a lot the AMF group has that they're working with. And I think with just a little bit of improvement here and there, this group can really challenge some of these top teams like SAS. All right, folks, map 3. It is everybody's least favorite map because it's my least favorite map. That, of course, is Turbine, for obvious reasons. Sweet Jake, what's your predictions for Turbine? What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, let's see where the uplink is. I mean, either way, I think.
Yeah, this is that main street. This is the top uplink, so not the bottom. Honestly, from a casting perspective, I'm glad it's this top uplink. The bottom one is notorious. Whichever team wins, I hope you win 2-0, because I do not want to try to cast the bottom. Please don't make me cast the bottom. I beg you. It's not a very fun area to be in.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I will say I know I've been in the position where I lose 2 maps in a row, and by the 3rd map, you just feel so defeated, or at least I always feel super defeated when I'm in AMF's position, and it usually just bleeds into my gameplay. So it can be a tough way to recover, unless they can just shake it off and know this round's for fun.
That is fair. I kind of know the feeling, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And I think that due to some special knowledge that I may or may not have, you're going to want to start getting every round you can. And that's a little Easter egg for everybody. All right, folks, we're going to go to everybody's favorite ad break. Go check it out. Go to Sunlocky.com. I believe it's .com. Go to Sunlocky. I actually have a Sunlocky gun stock. Still use it. It's a very stable gun stock. I personally am not a fan of gun stocks that have a lot of adjustment in them. They typically allow for just too much play. And in a game like Onward, where you need to be accurate down to a pixel, a gun stock that has a lot of play can really influence your stability. So having a gun stock like Sunlocky's gun stock doesn't have a lot of adjustment. It's really rigid. That allows you to be pinpoint accurate. Please go check them out. Here's the ad, folks.
Sunlucky offers easy-to-use VR products that will help enhance your VR experience, like this Sunlucky gun stock with hundreds of 5-star reviews, this paddle adapter for 11 table tennis, and this golf club adapter for Golf Plus and Walkabout Mini Golf. Visit sunlucky.shop to find out more.
Welcome back, folks. Here we go. This is round numero. I'm bad at Spanish. Yeah, I'm not good at Spanish. All right, this is round 5. Total rounds played is 4 now. Should probably be watching the bulk side. A lot of people want to see what this, or I should say Marsok's side. A lot of people want to see what Marsok's doing. Look at that. AMF, they're coming back out. They're not done. They're not letting SAS out easy. Here we go. That's 2 down. This is what we want to see. Ooh, Rylan picks up a kill. Ooh, the C4 think killed himself. Not exactly what you want to see. Here we go. 3 gonna be able to take this green room, and this is where things go bad really quick. If you're a defense, you don't want them taking this much control. This is 4 players. 4 players in here. Betts is the only one on objective. Betts in an impossible situation. Rylan, the fire team leader, on objective. It is sent, folks. Here we go. This is it. This is quick work.
I don't understand how Rylan does that with a pistol.
Rylan is of a different species. I don't either. Especially fire team leader. This man has no fear. His teammates completely relying on him to spawn in there, and he is shooting them with a pistol. Let's just take a look at this.
I'm out of bags.
Oh my god! The grenade, folks. This is why you don't stand as one giant group. All of them are dead. All of them are dead. I didn't get the time. Oh my gosh. Can they defuse? This is gonna be a race. This is a race to defuse.
Interesting spot by Cosme to defuse.
Oh my gosh, folks, there it is. That is amazing. The grenade. That's gotta be one of the best grenades caught on cast so far. The triple kill.
you see
Completely.
Reed?
I
You
did
said that
not.
one-
I did
Oh,
not
it
see
was
Reed's.
cool.
I'll have to go check that out. But that was an amazing
Yeah.
grenade. This allows this group to reset now, and looks like they're retaking a different. They're taking a different view. They got 3 people now in here. 2 of them looking up top. Chimuko going down. Look at this. Bacon. Death back on objective. Code send. That's a quick code send, I've gotta say. It's a very quick code send. Ooh.
Bacon. Watch this.
Look at how did he do that? Did he just run around all of green?
Yeah.
I didn't know the timing would allow you to do that. This is if Hoosier can get there. Let's look at Rylan quick. Rylan going down. He can defuse this, and there's definitely enough time. I didn't get the count again. I'm sorry. And look at that, Daft doing the work. That's what you want to see. Can you get the code descend? He did. That's great. It's unsent. It's pushed back on the Saints and Sinners group. They're gonna have to do something. Rylan not too happy with what's happening. Blaming his teammates. I don't know, man. Rylan using that pistol earlier, that had nothing to do with it for sure. Bets picking up bacon bits. Death. Death's going down. Hoosier picking up the kill. Chimuko. Ooh, Bets picks up Chimuko. Ooh. Interesting. They're really holding him out now. Bacon Bits picks up Daff. It's really slowed down. I think maybe Saints and Sinners might be out of respawns. This is unfortunate for the Saints and Sinners group. That grenade, just a well-placed grenade, folks. That's a lot of skill right there. I've seen some really close grenades from this AMF group this whole time on this map. This looks like the last 2. Rylan's still trying to make the pistol work. And look at these grenades, guys. Oh my. Rylan barely with enough time to dodge it. Bacon Bix picks up Rhino, but Bets takes him out, takes the teammate out, and there it is, folks. Oh my gosh. The grenades from this team are insane. That is a win for AMF4. Sweet Jake, how about those grenades that round?
That was pretty wild. I would say definitely you need to go back and look at the Reed's one, and I think Betsley's was pretty comparable to Reed's nade earlier this week. That was pretty good.
What we need to do almost is have some people clip these grenade plays, and maybe have some top grenade kills of the season at the end of the season. So clip grenade kills. Maybe I'll try to make a channel for clips, and maybe we can do top clips of the season, put them together at the end of the season for people to look at.
That would be nice.
I think that's definitely a good use of our time for sure. All right,
sure.
We potentially could be coming to the last round. This could be a AMF4 take. Those grenade kills though, I have to say that it's not often you see a team dominate another team based off of grenade kills, but those were, even the ones that didn't hit were dangerously close to hitting the players they missed. Almost like the analogy is an uplink is James Boak's grenades are kind of dirty in a similar manner, and we're definitely seeing some crazy grenade throws here. But as always, we're gonna jump right back into it. Potentially our last round of the night.
Do you know anything about so on Turbine, this part of the map, when people get like way in ridiculous spot of the hill where I don't understand you can get up to, is that just like a glitch? I always see it in pub lobbies.
You know, I don't exactly know. I think most of the time I see. Are you talking about like getting up in here?
Yeah, like above areas where I've ever been able to walk. And then
No, if
especially on like the bolts.
they can do that, I don't know how. It might be a glitch. You know, I have to say, I've never
I've
seen
never
anybody
s-
do it, but
Yeah,
entirely
I've never
possible.
seen a league player do it. People on the always swear they get there and they're like, no, you can get here without any kind of hacks. And I'm like, dude, I don't.
Yeah, I have to say I found a new way to get onto the plane in quarantine, and I didn't know it was a thing, and it really changes how the game's played when you can do that. So there's always some weird air ways you can get in different places, and it's kind of like people that find those things don't like to give that out. They kind of have special information. Look at this. This is Squimp, guys. Squimp is a sniping genius. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. I look ridiculous. This is not Squimp. This is the wrong team, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is Rhino. Rhino sniping. Please don't roast me in chat, folks. It was definitely my fault. I assumed. I shouldn't have assumed. Squimp is still in here, though. Squimp maybe has somebody to contend with. Yamuko getting some payback on Cosme for those grenades that AMF 4 threw out. Bacon Bits seems to be down, maybe waiting on a res, or Bacon Bits just laying down. Oh, Bacon Bits is definitely down. Let's see. Here we go. Through there. Sneaking up. Ryland's gonna find that pick. Here we go. Bacon Bits, the drop shot. Ooh, Rhino, the headshot on Chamuko. That's a deadly shot right there. Death down. Don't mess with Rhino on that hill. He is gonna put you down. Look at this. They're gonna get that res off probably, but Daft's maybe Daft gets rezzed. Ooh, but both of them go down. Not good. All right, AMF 4 is gonna have to kind of do some resetting here. Kind of go back. Cosme sneaking up on the back side, and there's so much action. Cosme's trying to find. There it is. Swim finds bets. Rhino punishes him for it. But Rhino goes down by Rylan. That's a huge kill for the Volk squad. It looks like this is mostly a cluster in the green room. Oh, and you know, the grenade did not pick him up. Ooh. Rez is off. Here they go. Squimp's here though, and you almost have to be prepared for somebody to be up here. I've rarely just been able to run up into this, take it. Bacon Bits with his signature drop shot move. He may not be the first, but at this moment he's the best. Rylan coming up. Rylan finds the kill. What a kill, Rylan. Still with the pistol. We gotta follow this, guys. We gotta know, what is he gonna do here? He's gonna do nothing. He goes down right away. A lot of smokes. That's a huge kill for the AMF group. This is almost a free push for Cosme if he takes it. They've really got... Looks like I'm having a bit of a connection issue on my end. Bacon Bits sees Cosme. He's not going to let him have it.
Almost missed him.
Swim finding a kill. And here we go. Glenn finds another kill, folks. Look at this, bets. This is the doghouse, I believe. That's what they call this, right? The doghouse. Yeah, this is the dirty spot. Definitely a dirty spot. Squimp's challenging. Cosme picks up Rylan. Ooh, that's almost fine, Squimp.
I'm resable.
I'm also about 12 times. I just can never. I don't even bother with doghouse. Even
Yeah,
if
you
I
feel
did
that?
kill them-
Yep,
Yeah, I killed them for 12 times. I did. I don't understand. Like Rylan will always be killed on doghouse. Doghouse is dead. I just don't get it.
I have to say, part of it, if you're running the PC setup, guys, you can see that blood splatter from a mile away. If you're on those old quests and even the new quests, I don't know that you can.
On PC, but with a 2 times hollow, I don't know if I'm blind or what. I just can't ever see it.
Yeah, I can see it even with just a one-times, but it's definitely my graphics. I've boosted my graphics quite a bit. Ooh, nice trade. Bet's finding Rylan, but guys, now this is a slow reload. Look at this. Holy, what a reload that was. You can tell that was practice. That was an insane reload, guys. I am never that quick.
Like we might be going underground.
We might be running into the last player.
Looks like Betsy's left.
It looks like we might be down to the last player, folks. Bet's slowly moving up. The odds are very low here, but they're never zero.
Pretty entertaining.
Oh, there's a down. Squimp's the next target, and she finds Squimp. That is 1-1. 1-1. We're gonna go into a third round. Third round it is. Looks like the elevator was called right before the death. All right, Betts is on fire. 16-8. That's something. On fire today. All right, so we're gonna be going to my least favorite objective on my least favorite map, and they're gonna do it quick too. They don't even. There's no time to waste here. This is the last round. Of course. All right, let's do this, guys. Here we go. This is Saints and Sinners group on Marsoc. Bacon Bits finding Rhino. Ooh, huge kill. Betts finds death. Bacon Bits down. These are some strong kills here. We got Squimp and Chamuco in the top room. Looks like fire team's up there. Ooh, huge kill. Huge double kill there. That's a great shutdown. Interesting grenade. I can't tell if the grenade was rethrown. That would be a weird grenade for the Volk member to have thrown. And look at that. That's a full wipe. AMF looks to have locked this down. AMF 4. Here we go. Death coming in. That's a new spot, folks. Wimp killed Ryland. Not exactly what you want to see. Especially when you're on Marsoc. I have to say, I never can decide on what angle to play here. Ryland coming in.
It's being sneaky.
No, I think if you're Ryland in this spot, you don't know where anybody's at. And he's still using the pistol, folks, but Rhino's right there. Rhino's not. Oh! Rhino's down. This could be a sin. This absolutely could be a sin. There it is. There's the sin.
Death will get Cosme. I hate smokes after it's sent. Not supposed to be negative.
Death going down. Cosme. Oh, that's a huge trade for Ryland there, but now it's pretty much who can get on objective and control it quicker.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't have a lot of faith here in the AMF group. I think they're just too far off. The time is not ideal. Here we go, Rhino. Rhino might have it. Looks like maybe they did get it. I think I was wrong. I was, and that's an important retake there. Saints and Sinners have used a lot of lives so far, so that was such an important retake. I think this is gonna really start to swing in AMF's favor. I don't think Saints and Sinners is gonna have. They have probably about one more full push, and if Betts keeps doing that, it isn't gonna be there. Squimp coming along. That's just in 30 spots. Is that an angle? Look at this. This is insane, folks. That might just be the dirtiest angle I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. This is the dirtiest angle. What an angle this is. For you new teams, take notes. That is an angle. Squimp Chamuco, they're unable to do anything. That was a great angle. Alright guys, here is the final stats for this map. AMF4 takes the win, and Betts 24-11, Daft 12-9, Rhino 11-9, Cosme 13-13, Hoosier 12-13. Looks like we're not going to get everybody on the SAS group, but you guys can definitely pause that. Find the rest of that information. Overall, Saints and Sinners takes the win. Thanks for watching, folks. Sweet Jake, any last thoughts?
Nope, I'm going to bed. It was a pleasure.
All right, folks. Thank you, and have a good evening.